Buonasera ragazzi, bentornati sul mio canale, io sono Nikim. Quest'oggi ci cimentiamo in un comeback, tornano le nostre avventure su God of War. Non mi sono spoilerato nulla, visto un nuovo DLC, so solo che è qualcosa alla roguelike, non ci ho capito un cazzo, lo vedremo assieme. La fruizione del seguente contenuto dovrebbe avvenire dopo aver completato... Ok, l'ho finito, quindi chi se ne frega. Valhalla è un'avventura basata sul combattimento che prima le capacità di superare le sfide. Prima di verificare la difficoltà del corso dell'esperienza, per trovare il livello di difficoltà. Ok. Difficoltà massima di combattimento disponibile, ricompensa aumentata del 40%. Che cazzo. Un uomo esperto come me, che non si ricorda un cazzo perché ci ha giocato l'anno scorso a God of War. Vuoi che non giochi a difficoltà massima? Praticamente casa mia in inverno che si allaga. La mia poltrona da gaming è andata. Kratos, che succede?
You are certain you remember nothing of this place?
Oh, nothing that would help us. Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
Boh. L'invito.
I do not know.
Oh, that's comforting.
Che ancora non mi faccio vedere al menu. Perché ho l'armatura dei berserker, non ricordo una
Look, I
minchiazza.
know you expect me from the smartest man alive, but Odin always kept me in the dark about this place. Which is why I urged you to seek Freya's guidance. Repeatedly.
She does not seem eager to speak with me.
Quite the opposite, brother. But you tell yourself whatever you need to.
Ragazzi, è molto lineare in realtà, non sto guidando io la barca, Kratos va solo dritto, quindi... Immagino che il
I see shore
contenuto
ahead. Black sand.
non
Exactly as
sia
described in the invitation. We finally bloody made it.
non sia semplicemente esplorativo, ma sarà tipo... Me ne immagino un po' a missioni, a sfide, vaffanculo, cioè... Non sarà lineare... Cioè, sarà lineare, ma... Ok, andiamo Kratos. You know the procedure.
Something is happening.
Back to basics then.
Ah, ok. Ah, ok, proprio siamo... Siamo tipo a mare? Le abilità le ho ancora. Non ho gli equipaggiamenti. Dai raga, mi devo ricordare le mosse. Ciao Silver.
Well, that felt unsettling. Like we plunged into a dream.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go, guys. Can't remember shit. Bravo, bravo, ti sei pompato. Huh. What is this shit? Hahaha. Min. Andiamo. Quindi sta modalità praticamente parti da zero, perdi tutti gli equipaggiamenti che hai sbloccato. Again, min. Min ovunque. Huh?
Doesn't seem anyone's here to welcome us.
Chi sarà? L'arcangelo Gabriele? Salve, è qui la festa?
Locked.
I don't suppose you'll take that as our cue to turn around and leave?
Reatha Sialfur, Sinum Hautum.
To be one's own master.
Master thyself.
A more poetic way of putting it, but yes.
Something is wrong. I feel weaker.
Tu dici?
Valhalla may not appreciate our breaking in.
Ma non ho neanche la furia di sport. Dai, idiot! Au!
That one, brother.
My shield is not open.
Cazzo! Oh, state calmi, coglioni!
Not the sort of foes I expected to encounter here. Curious.
I have an hideous feeling. Oh, I'm dead!
Seems it's the way of this place to offer you a choice.
Ok.
At least you're not going in completely hobbled.
Non so se l'avete notato, ma sono fottutamente morto, vi servono delle cure. Mi aspettavo di non avere la possibilità di sbalzarle subito. Hanno troppa hyper armor, sti stronzi. Oh shit, I hate this guy. Fuck off. Give me this shit. Ma è una rigenerazione tipo iper del cazzo oppure è una mia impressione? Huh? What is this shit?
Not permitted that way, it seems, and no way to pry it open.
Mimir, I need heal.
Perhaps the last remaining pocket of Asgard. Something unreal about it, though. This part seems peaceful. We should have a look around.
Ok.
You truly believe Freya would have aided us in this?
Aided us, talked sense into you. Win-win either way, really. I certainly can't see how there's any benefit to avoiding her.
I am not avoiding her.
Brother, you've gone to bloody Valhalla to avoid her. At least be honest with yourself.
It is not her I'm avoiding. I value Freya.
Well, that I believe. And nice to hear you admit, frankly. I think she values you as well, in a way.
She finds me useful. It is not the same.
Is that really what you think?
I do not believe she understands what she asks of me.
Secondo me Freya ti vuole smashare, Kratos, questa è la verità. Ok, qua tutto chiuso. Penso che si bloccherà se riesco a sopravvivere e a non morire in modo inetto. Mi serve vita però. Oh, maledizione quanto mi manca l'armatura della rigenerazione. Quella di Niflheim. Niflheim, come cavolo. Abbiamo capito, credo, sono te incazzato. C'è un dottore! Domanda da $1 miliardo. Come minchia ci arrivo là sopra? Come minchia ci arrivo qui? Niente, abbiamo una sola strada a quanto pare. Essere mezzo morto non è esattamente quello che vorrei, in una situazione in cui vorrei trovarmi, considerando che devo affrontare delle sfide, maledizione. Ma minchia ci arrivo lì sopra? Vabbè, tagliamo la testa al toro, andiamo. Chi? Oh no, questi stronzi! I hate this guy!
Use a shield strike, brother.
Non ce l'ho lo shield! Oh!
Oh dear.
Dear my ass! Oh. God, I missed my shield.
We're back outside.
You marched into Valhalla without even talking to us first?
Nice to see you too, milady.
It was a personal matter. I would not take you from your duties.
You breached Valhalla. Consider it worth my time. This entrance is secret. Who told you of this place?
Nailed to our door 3 days ago.
Kratos of Sparta, you are hereby invited to a challenge. Face the past, face the future. Master Valhalla, master thyself. And then directions here, no signature.
Who else knows of this entrance?
Odin and us. It's likely a trap.
You're thinking of going back in.
Beh, tu che dici?
Join me.
Oh, don't let me intrude on your personal matter. Besides, I can't. Unlike the two of you, I've never died.
What happens if I return inside?
Well, that depends on you. Valhalla draws from the memories of those who enter. In there, you're an open book. Sure, you want to go back in?
Mi hanno fottuto l'equipaggiamento, devo entrare là
Did you
dentro.
even get past the gate?
I forced it open.
With his bare hands.
He forced it open.
There's an easier way if you insist on going back in. Come.
Sigrun, maybe later we could continue with that one conversation.
For once, Mimir. I think you've said enough.
Aye. Right then.
And the other matter we discussed? You're still thinking, I take it?
I am.
Is that what this is?
What? Che mi sono perso, ragazzi.
Guess I'll let you think, then.
Cos'è quel sorriso? Kratos. Basta, Silver. Basta, basta. La prossima volta ti mando una mia fotografia, così ti faccio vedere che non puzza.
First, Valhalla requires you to perform the ritual of selection.
Dillo che ti ho preso alla sprovvista. Cos'è sta roba?
Could really help you in there.
I potenziamenti sbloccati qui sono permanenti. Ah, ok. Capito, capito. Che devo fare con queste ruote, signorine? Ok. Salve. Salve. Allora, cavolo, ci sono un sacco di cose che potrei usare. Però prendiamo questo, andiamo safe.
Let my sisters speak to you of Valhalla's rules and its values.
Ok. Dimmi, bitch.
Move this place.
The challenge of Valhalla is not merely about overcoming obstacles. It's about the way you overcome them, how you demonstrate mastery of your own powers. We can guide you down a path, but Valhalla will be the judge of your progress. Return to me when you've met a goal, and we will observe your effects.
What have you to say?
Valhalla seeks to foster wholeness and balance within those who enter. To fully master yourself, you can't rely on only your most familiar tactics.
I use the tactics appropriate to the situation.
Of course, but varying your approach will demonstrate to Valhalla the full mastery of your abilities. And Valhalla will reward such demonstrations.
Okay.
Be sure to come back and see me as you progress.
I am ready.
Air, Gunnar, with me. Now you can enter Valhalla by this gate, without suffering the penalty of breaching.
Thank you, Sigmund.
See you later, bitch.
Any cursed feeling this time?
No, all is well.
Thank you, shield maidens. All right, let's try this whole thing again.
Fuck everything.
Left flank.
Fuck you, you piece of shit. Siete più tanto allegri adesso che ho lo scudo, bastardi.
New attempt, new choices to make. A fresh start.
Prendiamo questo. Chi mi conosce sa che non sono particolarmente avvezzo con le lame del caso, per quanto siano fighe, preferisco il Leviatano e la Drapnir.
Sigmund, did you anger her?
I wouldn't say she's angry with me. Irritated, perhaps. Disappointed, certainly. But you needn't worry yourself, brother. I won't let it distract from whatever it is we're doing here.
Questi hanno problemi con le donne, ragazzi, fidatevi di me. No, attacco di L. Buono per interrompere le combo dei nemici. Ok, let's go. Here we go again.
So, this is no piece of Asgard at all. Just something spun from your memory of it. Fascinating. Brother, I must admit, Rhea's idea does make quite a bit of sense to me. Better god of war could the realms ask for than the general who won Ragnarok, and won it trying to save lives. With you on board, our whole peacekeeping council could really do some good.
This position, this title, I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened.
Of course we do. But why should who you used to be matter more than who you are now? Can't you see how far you've come?
However far I have come, I have done it running from that life, that title, that throne.
Aye.
Ah, ho capito cosa ti ha chiesto Freya. Non aveva nulla a che fare con la Freni allora. O forse ti ha dato una posizione in modo tale da averti vicino per smasharti, Kratos, chi lo sa. Anyway, preoccupiamoci più di massacrare i nemici. Cazzo è sta puzza rossa? Sta puzza gialla per terra. C'è il fetore degli dei incallito. Si è incatramato nella terra. Who's next?
Right side, brother! Mind you, watch out!
Coming for you, bitch!
Another raider, to the left! Right side, brother!
Die, piece of shit! Oh. Raga, manco c'è da chiederlo. Qua c'è un'altra via. E da dove vengo? Ok. One room, one chest. Let's go.
I suppose this is about how you remember Jotunheim, eh?
I do agree with you about Freya's counsel. It is a noble idea. It should succeed on her merits.
How's that, brother?
Freya is known to the realms and native to them, respected by all, an experienced leader.
Experienced enough to know that a shared power is best for the people.
That she would share power proves she is worthy to wield it.
Even so, why make her wield it alone? Without Odin, the realms have a chance to forge a new peace. When conflicts do arise and can't be talked through, a god of war ensures those conflicts have rules and enforces them. They need might and judgment, and credibility across the realms. Who else would you pick, brother?
Hey, Duke! How's it going, man?
Is there a way at hand to bargain with Valhalla directly?
Ah, ok, questo è tipo una specie di checkpoint. Did you get your reads today? No. You are now an enemy of Gen Alpha. I'm an enemy of myself. Okay, let's go. Not today, Duke. Not today. Pretty much boring this period. The only story I had for you is the one that regards on a shipment goes wrong because the international center of the company that we use to ship the merch did a big mistake. They put the wrong parcel to the wrong box, so one of our client, instead of receiving a book, he receiving clothes from another guy of Austria. Imagine his happiness when he bought a $400 euros book, The Story of Poland, and instead he received random clothes. Can you imagine that? Maybe. Oh fuck! Fuck you, you piece of shit! Ora che ci penso, come funziona la ricarica qui? Perché there's no recharge. Fascinating. I hope we'll never have to fight Nisonzo again. Great.
And this must be how you remember Sparklefight.
Rhea knows I would not refuse to aid her when in need. I have done and will do my part to fight for peace, regardless of title, regardless of whether I sit in authority.
You know as well as I do there's power in words, oaths. The people need to know you're committed to them and to yourself. That you'll be there for them, and I know that you will. I understand you've got misgivings, man, but you've put your past behind you. We all see it.
You do not know everything that I am.
That you were. You've told me of your past, and yes, much of it was horrible. But you've proven over and over again that you're not that man anymore.
No order was wrong. Yeah, I pissed the president of a nation, so he start a war. Right now, Duke, I'm most worried about the fact that the next war won't be between European nations. I think that was surpassed 15 years ago. The next war will be between what we call the Atlantic power, the NATO, and the rest of the world, mainly Russia and China. I won't include India, because India, while India can cooperate with Russia, India ate China, so there's an attrition there. But the next war, if we're going to war, will be that, and we are not ready, my friend. We are fucking not ready. Yeah, most likely. Border Terminator drones, fucking drones. We will imagine like a giant battle tank or something, while the reality of the future war is tiny little machine that explode near to you, near many waves of kamikaze drone. That's the future to me. Which is horrible, of course, but what are we gonna do? The technology lead us there. There's nothing we can do. Fighting a war will be like playing a video game. You have a fucking controller, a VR screen, and that's it. That's the war for you. Well, the reason why Kratos does not use modern weapon is very simple. Even if this game looks like, you know, a normal fucking guy who can fight in a medieval style way, or melee, we have to consider this. By lore, Kratos is really fast, like lightning fast. So in reality, Gun will be stupid, because his enemy are so fast that there's literally no way they can be hit by simple bullets. Same thing for other kind of modern weapon, so missile and everything. They're too slow and not enough powerful to deal with this. Coming for you, you piece of shit. So that's the reason. Use laser. Tech always best magic all the time. Well, depends on the magic, depends on the tech. What the fuck? Why you wonder something like that? I don't give a shit about this kind of thing. I think he's a beast. He's a bear man. Do you ever played God of War and God of War Ragnarok? Because you know, he had a wife, a new wife.
There. That is the path we seek. A way up and forward. Valhalla's inner reaches. I can feel it.
If there's an upside to this Valhalla madness, at least it's good to see you in action again. You're already more your cheery self than I've seen in moons. Without Atreus or a fight in front of you, I wonder after your well-being.
Come back, gently.
Ah, ok, si è sbloccata quella colonna. Use Spartan Rage. It's a God of War, of course. Huh? A throne?
What is this?
You recognize rules, don't you?
Ma che cazzo?
I have not forgotten the debt I owe you.
Do you really think he understands the stakes? This still feels reckless.
Here they are now.
That's odd. We're back outside, but we didn't... you know.
Sometimes you reach as far as you're ready to go. Valhalla's decision, or yours?
Nick him
Does
throne.
this mean you're done in there?
No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close.
You're sure it's worth dying for?
Oh, I think we're fairly accustomed to dying at this point.
Don't be glib, Mimir. Valhalla restores you after honorable death in combat, but beyond that, it makes its own rules. And if you don't play by them... Kratos, the threat of death in there is real.
That is good to know.
If by good, you mean wildly disconcerting.
I do wish you luck. Truly.
Ok. C'erano conversazioni, no? Ok, andiamo.
The pursuit of mastery demands the willingness to embrace failure, often, and without judgment.
Ah, un'armatura, come va? Così mi ricordo che aumentavano la forza. Il problema è che non mi ricordo in che modo. Che figata, ragazzi, le armature sono fighe di sto gioco. Well, the rumor was more about India or Mesopotamia, because there was some hint during the game, but well, could be everywhere. Aspetta, la corazza del Berserker non c'era già? Corazza impeccabile del Berserker. Corazza del Berserker. Sono due tipi diversi di corazza. Ah, forse va in base al livello. Cavolo, però io non mi ricordo i set che cavolo fanno. Mi dovrei ristudiare i set, porca miseria, non li so più. No, non penso. I don't think so, Duke. Just because I think that I don't think they will do Roman because Roman is really similar to Greek mythology. I mean, they initially have had the same gods, only with a different name, but basically the gods were the same. Roman Empire, Roman in general, in past tend to assimilate culture of other nations. Initially, they were copying the Greeks. Then they get the Christians religion, and then there was the empire, there was the split, etc., etc., etc. I think if we had to do another pantheon, maybe Egypt would be the best one. Maybe. Asian is really difficult. Indian pantheon is really a mess because they had a fucking 1,000 gods. There's a god for everything basically. Even for a single rock you have a god in Indian pantheon. Mesopotamian pantheon, well, I don't know the Mesopotamian pantheon. I'm ignorant about that. I'm for the Western Roman Emperor. I mean, I'm of course I'm Italian, so I'm what? How can I say? I'm in a certain way I'm part of that history because I'm living in Sicily, so Roman is really close to my culture. But if you think about it, Roman invented everything back in the days. I mean, literally fucking everything. The only thing that could not prevent the fall of Rome was corruption. And the lesson we learn from them, it's really, really, really valuable even today. Ma è solo estetica questa praticamente. Forse è solo estetica, raga. Se è solo estetica sti cazzi, prendiamo quello che capita. Sì, è solo ok. It's only cosmetic, guys, so who gives a shit? Let's take whatever we want. We want to be cool, let's be cool. I was thinking about the skills of the single pieces, but mainly it's only aesthetic, so who gives a shit? Don't know what they thinking about for the future of the franchise, but if you think about it, when the Norse mythology came out in God of War franchise, everybody were really surprised about this one. So I think we need to trust the developer in this. I mean, they're really good. You can say what you want. Maybe you are for the old trilogy. Maybe you don't like Norse mythology, or maybe you don't like this style of gameplay. But in a way, this is a good game.
Let's see. Do these tasks.
The only thing I don't like about the only thing I do not like about this particular God of War was the ending, because the final battle it was too fucking easy story-wise.
Valhalla, where legends are made, remade.
We expected all the fucking epic war, and instead was a really pretty much disappointing final fight. But that's the only thing I found really annoying. Could be much better. I think they initially think about this game as a trilogy, but then they condense everything in a single game because they won't move on. Maybe it's for the best if the future projects are worth it. I don't know.
It's never been easier to be better. A durable improvement.
German big crazy dude. Sure they were. Ok raga, le statistiche perlomeno rimangono permanentemente aumentate, quindi queste cose le lascio per come sono. Ok, let's go again. You got PS Plus or no? Well, yes, I have the essential. Just the basic one. Oh. You're defending against zombie in Napoleon era, why? Lancio glaciale, bonus salute e l'uccisione. Sto pannello, ragazzi, quello del finale. So, this guy is Kratos. And this guy here, I think he's Thor. So he's still alive somehow? I don't know. Let's go heavy. Here we go again.
Look, brother, the fog's lifted. Valhalla's becoming more open to you, perhaps. So much to see in the distance there. You can see how all the little realm spaces connect to the higher plane. And those statues are certainly imposing.
I recognize them. They are judges of the underworld from my homeland.
Ah, well, you sound thrilled to see them again.
Souls they deemed righteous were granted entrance to the Elysium fields. Those deemed wicked were cast into Tartarus.
Ah, yes, where the souls of the damned were tortured. Why has your mind manifested them here, I wonder?
Good question, Mimir. Non vedo altri segreti, let's go.
Watch out! Right side!
Ah, c'era questa pietra da usare. Ah, in realtà non c'è, ok. Games breaking waste traditional life zone. Sollievo del difensore. Durante un blocco subisci meno danni. Ah, ok. Andiamo per questo.
Midgard in memoriam. Ah, I'm starting to see there's no fixed order to the realms we'll visit here. Brother, whose voice was that we heard when Valhalla sent us back from the throne?
You heard it also.
Aye. Said he owes you a debt, was it? Someone who might lend us a hand, perhaps?
Unlikely. He was a god of Greece, and we did not part on good terms.
And by that you mean... Yes, I see. No shortage of bitter old ghosts in these parts. These parts being your memory, of course.
Beh, li ha ammazzati tutti le divinità greche. L'unica che non ho ucciso credo fosse quello dell'amore. The only one who survived, I think. Afrodite.
Shake it off, man! You've got this! Left leg, brother! More ready!
Fucking die, idiot! Merda!
One left.
Oh, close one. Fucking close one, guys.
Brother, that throne we saw, did you recognize it? Was it familiar?
It was mine. The throne I took from Ares. It is a throne of monsters.
Ah, the anxiety of power made manifest. A symbol you're no doubt meant to consider.
It is a symbol I reject.
That might not quite close the book on matters. A symbol can't be slain, destroyed, or ignored. The best measure is often to reclaim it, redefine it. Remind us it's not the throne, but the god who sits in it.
Shit. Huh?
This is locked until we meet Valhalla's demands.
No, sono tutti bloccati, ok. Mi serve della fottuta vita. I'm almost dead.
Behind you! Look out!
Oh no! Non questi pezzi di merda! No! Fuck!
Better and better, eh, brother? Let's go again.
All the shit again, fuck.
Battle is unpredictable, as is life.
Keep your eyes on the horizon, General.
How can you resist investing in yourself?
An admirable attempt. Better than the last. You're adapting to Valhalla well.
Where is Freya?
Away for the moment. As you know, she's attending to many things presently. Establishing a new governing body for the realms is no simple task. There are leaders to find and recruit, negotiations for sharing power. I'm sure she'd prefer to be here, but you'll have to make do with the three of us for now.
I'm sure we're in excellent hands.
Okay, let's do this shit again.
Behind you!
What an idiot.
On your right! Behind you! Why don't we talk about that image of you in the shrine we keep seeing? If Valhalla keeps pulling it out of your head, it must have some significance to you. Could it be that the idea of being loved and respected is a fair mite better than the alternative? Now hear me out, and it's not as though I'm the smartest man alive or anything, but don't you think joining Freya's council could put you in a position to walk that path? To earn that path?
That would be a poor reason to accept. Ambition is poison.
Oh fuck. Porca puttana. Crepa bastardo. Oh, annoying fucker.
Getting back to that image of you on the shrine. I'll grant you ambition to be a poisonous motive, but your ambitions are only to help people, not for your own glory, right? Make the world a better, safer place. I think maybe that image of you is symbolic of your desire to walk a righteous path. Valhalla's little signpost.
You're sure accepting Freya's offer is the right thing for me? Or for the realms?
I think we're here to make sure about that, one way or the other. A little boost this time around, maybe.
Invitante questa porta.
2 fights in a row now. Valhalla demands are escalating. Incoming! Above you! Bifrost! Tread carefully, brother. Above you, brother! Clean up your left leg!
Get over here, you bitch!
Behind you!
No, cazzo! 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 Maledizione! Yeah, here we go again.
So, we've got to beat that one and still have strength enough to go further? Alright, we could do that.
Fuck this shit.
A master fights not only to survive, but to all they encounter. Valhalla is a crucible. What will you become?
Best improve where you can. Valhalla's not big on apples or
Bella, buonasera. Mettiamo un pochettino la forza. Maledetto pezzo di merda. Let's do this shit again.
Valhalla's chosen opponents get into your head, or else you'll fall to them again. Remember, Kratos, the deeper into Valhalla you venture, the greater the danger. And I don't just mean physically.
I understand.
Yes, we'll try not to go mad.
Insomma, loro sicuramente non impazziranno, io sì. Beh, all'inizio è sempre una stronzata, il problema è dopo. Sì, DLC gratuito. Praticamente diventa un roguelike, tutto e per tutto. Nemici random, bonus random.
Right side!
Praticamente questa modalità sostanzialmente affronti sfide sempre maggiori fino a quando non progredisci, diciamo, nella storia. Allora, vediamo, questo cosa mi dà. Ah, ok, queste sono le catene. Questo. Prendiamo le catene. Che è quello pesante, perfetto. L'ultima volta ho preso quello o questo? L'ultima volta ho preso questo, prendiamo quello di sotto, vediamo che cambia. Andiamo sta strada qua. Infatti questa porta non l'avevo presa ancora. Oh god. Ah va, rompici i coglioni tu. Ok, nice. Forza conquista nave scottanti, aumenta la sensibilità. Visibilmente la potenza dell'abilità. Andiamo con questo. Ah, ok, quando faccio questo. No, no, prendiamo questo, le fiamme. Soprattutto quando c'è i nemici congelati. Questa è una mannata al cielo per togliergli la barra blu.
Do you yet wish to speak about Sigrun? She was eager to receive you a few days ago. What has changed?
Oh, don't pretend to be interested in my romantic life, brother.
I am interested.
Come si interessa?
Lady, question. What happened?
Well, after you dropped me off at the longhouse the other night, Sigrun made a cloudberry and hazelnut pudding. Of course, I don't eat anymore, so slightly awkward, but a lovely thought.
And
Pretty much it, really.
there is more to this.
Certo, fare una torta o una testa, per quanto sia una cosa interessante, penso che sia controproducente. Ok, non ci sono altri tesori, andiamo avanti allora. Questo percorso non l'ho fatto la scorsa volta, quindi penso che una porta valga l'altra. Prendiamo questo. Cazzo, l'ho usato troppo in anticipo. Au. Ma vaffanculo. Sto a fondo di merda. Ma vaffanculo. Chi? Oh no, bastardi. Dai, affanculo, pezzo di merda. Quanto li odio gli elfi. C'è niente di utile. Solo il forziere, ok. Un po' di vita mi sarebbe tornata utile, visto che non si recupera. Allora no, 2 di runico sicuramente questo.
What else happened that night between you and Sigmund?
Well, we stayed up much too late. I told her story, she told me secrets. She put spirits to my lips, even though I can't get drunk. Then she invited me to watch her fall asleep.
And the next morning?
The next morning we took a boat along the Lake of Nine. It was divine, brother. The lake was sun-dappled, the air was crisp and perfect. You could smell the thaw.
When did you misspeak?
You know me too well, brother. We were on the lake when I put my metaphorical foot in it.
Mimir Brighella. Generalmente è l'unica skill che ho, quindi potenziamolo. Almeno non c'ho l'imbarazzo della scelta. You again, you piece of shit! Ecco ragazzi, quando vi dicevo che le abilità di fuoco servivano era per questo ciccione. Cazzo! Fanculo. Oh my god, this shit again, no.
Getting better all the time. Back at it now, yeah?
Ok ragazzi, ho fatto un'ora e mezza di live. Più o meno la modalità è tutta così, quindi ci vuole tanta pazienza. Giustamente in un'ora e mezza non è che posso fare una valutazione. Sembra interessante, però c'è da perderci tempo. C'è da dedicarci delle ore per poterci... per potersi fare un'opinione vera e propria. Considerate raga, io sono arrugginito perché ho giocato sostanzialmente un anno fa a God of War, quindi sono abbastanza arrugginito. E quello che posso dirvi ragazzi è che magari lo giocherò, però non lo porterò in live. Più che altro perché non sono sicuro che questo gioco mi porterà... Cioè, God of War è bellissimo, ma non sono sicuro che sia un gioco adatto alle live, quindi... e allo streaming, quindi rimarremo coi sons. Fatemi sapere in caso voi cosa ne pensate ragazzi. Farò un unico video integrale di questa live su YouTube, ma giusto per sapere cosa ne pensate voi. E vedere se magari questa tipologia di gioco roguelite mi può interessare. Ripeto, io sono molto arrugginito perché è passato più di un anno, ma penso come a me molti di quelli che hanno giocato a God of War e l'hanno finito ai tempi. probabilmente lo troveranno un pugno nelle palle per riprenderci a giocare senza ricordarsi le combo, tutte le tecniche, tutti i moveset dei nemici, eccetera. Comunque ragazzi, spero che vi siate divertiti. Io vi invito a seguirmi sul mio canale YouTube, vi invito a seguirmi qua su Twitch se volete. E noi raga ci becchiamo alla prossima.